Welcome back, YouTube. It's a great day to be different, so that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna show you guys how to be different. We got a nice little drop fade for you guys mid-drop. And yeah, his texture is a little tough, man. But just like we do with every haircut, we're gonna comb, brush, lay the hair down, pick through it, make sure it's laid down or going in the direction that we need it to before we throw the clippers on them. So we got the 1.5 closed right here, as you can see, with the grain. When I'm knocking down bulk, I usually try to start around the cowlick, and we're gonna follow the direction that the hair gives me. This texture was not easy, I'm not gonna lie to you, and he has also another cowlick at the front right. You guys will see that later on, especially when we start doing the edge up. But man, this was not an easy task. As you saw, it was real curly when he came in, so getting this to lay down the way that we need it to, no joke. So we're gonna hit him with some hair hold, some hair spritz. This is gonna allow me to prep for the edge up for later on. First step, bald line. As you guys can see, I didn't knock the bulk down all the way down to the bottom because I knew I was gonna be balding out, and I knew I was gonna be setting in guidelines on the side of the head. So there was no reason for me to clear all the bulk over the entire head. So I only knocked the bulk down at the top and midway towards the bottom of the head to save me some time. So as you can see right there, it's still a little puffy, still a little curly on the sides, but that's because these steps right here, no guard all the way open, I knew I was gonna be doing. Bald line, I knew I was gonna be doing. So go up about 1 inch. Then we're gonna snap on that one guard, second notch. We're gonna go up about another inch. Clear out some more of that bulk. After that, we're gonna go up with the 1.5 guard. Start closed to knock out some more of that bulk. And then, as you saw right there, I opened it, represented by the feather technique. We're gonna start using nothing but corners. We are detailing from here. Using your corners, we're not gonna use the whole blade. We are just gonna feather out whatever's left up there at the top. So we know we knocked down bulk with the 1.5 closed. So we are with the 1.5 all the way open is more like a 2 guard. So we're going into that 1.5 closed with what I consider a 2 with the 1.5 guard all the way open. So we're feathering with what I consider a 2. After that, snap on that half guard, and again using nothing but your corners. We're gonna start closed, mid, and then all the way open. The higher you go up, the more you want to open your lever. And we're just using our corners. We're attacking the dark spots and we're feathering out. It's very important to have some clippers with some good feedback. In this process right here, when you're doing nothing but feathering and using your corners, that crunch is very, very crucial. The crunch is very crucial. And I don't know what it is about these highlighter TPOB guards, but them things crunch, especially matched up with this JRL. But after we feather everything out, as you can see, we took the half guard off, started off no guard all the way closed at the bottom to knock out that bald line. And then we go mid, and then we go all the way open. The higher you go up, the more you want to open your lever. Very important. Using your corners, continue to use your corners, and we're gonna detail this the rest of the way out. As you can see, the fade starting to come together, give or take a few dark spots, but that's what this detailing process right here is for. We're gonna take out those dark spots, we're gonna notch them out, and slowly but surely, every single crunch matters. Get you some clippers that's got some feedback. Make sure they crunch. Make sure when it's lunchtime, them things is crunching. Here goes the other side. You guys can have it. I'll be back when it's time for the edge up. Here we go for the edge up process. You guys remember I used that hair spritz or the hair holder earlier? So now when it's time to take this apart, man, it should melt as easy as it looks, as you guys can see. We're gonna start in the middle. We're gonna walk it to the left side. Doesn't matter which side you start. I'm usually on the left side, so that is the reason why I walk it to the left side first. After that, we hit them with some pencil for some contour. Then we're gonna go right back to the middle. Walk it to the other side to match to whichever side you started from. Hit them with the vertical bar. Make sure it's nice and clean. Tap and go. Hit them with some pencil for some contour. Making sure it's even. Then we're gonna hit them with some enhancements. As you guys see, that cowlick right there is crazy. So the only way to get rid of that or to cover it up is to hit them with some enhancements. We're gonna use the Onyx Black 245. You make sure you get it up in there. We're hitting all the lighter spots. As you guys notice, the trigger, I'm always tapping the trigger. I'm always moving the nozzle, never sitting still in one spot, always sweeping. In this case, we're gonna hit them with some fibers right behind the wet enhancements. And I'm using the spritz again, so that way the dry fibers have something to stick to. Then we're gonna hit them with the hot sauce. This is gonna allow me to push that pencil, as you can see right there, give it that nice crispy razor blade finish without having to use a razor, and also eliminate any overspray of the wet enhancement and the dry enhancement. As you can see right there again, hit them with some hot sauce for the other side, push that pencil over, give it that razor blade effect, and get rid of any overspray to clean up the edge up, make it pop just that much more. Details matter. Hit them with the shears to get any wild loose hairs, clean them up. And you guys notice my boy, he didn't have too much of a beard to work with, but he wanted it nice and clean. So we're gonna give him what he wants. Gonna clean him up, lay him back. As you guys can see that fade from this angle. Crazy. Give him a nice crispy line underneath. Hit him with some pencil for some contour. And in this case, smack the razor on him. Again, it wasn't really too much I could do with this beard, but it still came out clean though. Look at that angle. Sheesh, once them enhancements dry and they set properly, crazy. Hit him with that pencil for some contour. Smack him with the razor. Clean it up. Give it that crispy look. Make sure my boy come out clean. A little more details. Yes, sir. You guys remember what he came in looking like. Yeah, you guys remember. What he come to do though? He came to be absolutely different. Sheesh. Yeah, that's wild. That's a nice little fade. Appreciate you guys for staying tuned. Like, share, subscribe. Whatever you got to do to keep me on your timeline, man. We out of here. Peace.